Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope you're having a very good day today. It is your boy Blaze. And today we're going to go ahead and talk about what EZAs we can see coming for the upcoming worldwide celebration. And shout out here to Dbz Dokkan and to, I believe it's Misaka #1 on Twitter for actually doing this display of showing what characters are left to EZA. And pretty much, since we know that the campaign is going to be the Future Saga, we can pretty much predict that these three characters, or even some other characters on this side here as well, will probably get an EZA during the celebration. So again, Dokkan's come a long way, which is pretty crazy that the Super Saiyan 3, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku still does not have his EZA, and also Jiren does not have his EZA as well. So it's going to be pretty interesting next year, or maybe next couple months, if we actually get to see their EZA. I predict that maybe the 8th anniversary might be Tournament of Power again, so we can finally see Jiren get an EZA, but it's just really crazy that these two cards right here don't have an EZA yet, since they're like the oldest ones. But before we actually go into the other card details, I actually want to go ahead and take a look here at the previous Worldwide Celebration, because this really started after the 2020 Worldwide Celebration, where this one here for celebration for the Super Vegito and LR Majin Buu. This was like kind of the old format where there wasn't really much going on as far as EZAs. But when we take a look here at the 2021, the $350 million celebration, this is where the format definitely changed. You can see that there was now 3 parts instead of 2, because before it was only 2 parts, but now they actually switch it up and it's actually 3 parts. So of course what happened is that there was going to be an EZA in each part of the celebration. So in part 1, we can see here that the EZA for the $350 million celebration was actually transforming Frieza. And then once we actually go here to part 2, it was actually transforming Goku. Again, the EZAs are going to be definitely related to the theme of the celebration, so we can definitely predict that, of course, the remainder Dokkan Fest here should be getting an EZA. Now, how many are we going to get? We could probably maybe get another change and maybe get one more, because as you guys can see in this one, there's actually only 3 EZAs. We have your transforming Frieza, transforming Goku, and then when we actually go here to part 3 of the anniversary, or not the anniversary, but the celebration, sorry, you will see here that we also got the EZA for the Yellow Coin LR Bardock, right? Which is pretty good, not the worst. I mean, back in the day it was still pretty good, but now definitely has aged out, but still pretty good overall. Now we move to last year's 2022 Worldwide Celebration. This was completely different, right? So in the first part of the anniversary, we actually got here 2 EZAs. We actually got here Super Saiyan Goku EZA, and then we also got the LR version for Frieza that actually got his EZA as well. So we could potentially see this as well, or maybe just 1 EZA, but it seems that we could see here 2 EZAs in the celebration of part 1. Now, as far as part 2 of the celebration, what's going to be different here is that I believe it was AGL Metal Cooler that got an EZA, right? So there's our 3rd EZA right about there for EZA Metal Cooler. And then once we actually go to part 3, we get an extra bonus, and then we actually get here a 3rd Dokkan Fest EZA, which was of course STR Cooler. So again, looking at the data from the previous celebrations, Dokkan is changing some little bits, so we could potentially maybe see 2 LR EZAs, or maybe we can actually see here 4 Dokkan Fest EZAs during the celebration, which would be really good, because that would give us a lot of free Dragon Stones, but also make the celebration really hype. So again, looking at the picture right about here, the 2 characters I think for sure are going to be getting EZA is for sure going to be the transforming Zamasu and Super Trunks. I think these 2 are definitely deserving of an EZA right now, just because their leader skill is actually really good, since it's kind of universal. Where, of course, Trunks is going to be here Future Saga 170 across the board, but for Super Class, it's going to be 120, and then for Zamasu, which is going to be right about this guy right about here, he's going to be the opposite, right? So he's going to be Realm of Gods, Key +3, 170 across the board, and then he's going to be Extreme Class 120, so kind of universal. So these 2 definitely deserve an EZA. Especially, I would prefer definitely Zamasu get an EZA, just because I feel like Merge Zamasu is very not really well represented in the game of Dokkan. We do have the LR Merge Zamasu, which is really good. I'm just trying to take care of this ad right here. But the thing is that he doesn't have any really good linking partner at the moment on the 20% leader skill. to really, you know, get his full kit going on. So this merge, I mean, this Zamasu, right, can definitely cook him and be really, really good, because he also has damage reduction. So the moment that we actually give him, let's say, attack and defense plus, I don't know, 150%, and then maybe his damage reduction stays at 40%, but we also give him a guard, like, this character can look really, really dangerous. Not the biggest fan of Trunks as far as this character. I do love his active skill, but I'm not really a kind of person that likes to have their character stack up their attack and defense throughout the run, right? Like, I just prefer my characters to be strong from the get-go. But Trunks, he's a character that actually stacks up, you know, before his EZA. But I would definitely suspect that this character is going to get an EZA, just because, again, we already know that the celebration is kind of time travel slash future saga. So it makes a lot of sense that these guys are going to be getting their EZA. Now, this was actually almost kind of way of a hint to let us know that this is also probably going to be the Worldwide Celebration team, just because, again, from the left-hand side from this picture, right, there's only pretty much 3 characters who are part of the future category, and they have to basically EZA, like, now, right? So I think this is a good indication that we can see here that these 2 are getting their EZA. Now, again, we can see here 3 characters getting EZA as far as TORs, so we could potentially either see Gohan, or we actually see here this transforming Rose or Goku Black, right? Not too sure about Gohan, but Gohan definitely deserves an EZA. But not too sure if he's actually going to get one right now. I feel like maybe Rose might actually be a better option here, because, again, Rose is just someone that's just kind of forgotten. And I don't know, I just feel like this Goku Black, right? Like, he's been around for some time. Like, he was definitely very good against, like, the legendary Goku event back in the day, because of course you would stack defense, which you actually transform. Also build a chance to crit, but it's just now with today's meta, he's just kind of forgotten, just because I'll even say his transformation condition, right, isn't really the greatest, because your HP has to be above 80%, but the bosses hit so hard that it's actually not that simple, I would say. But we'll see what happens with this character. But I can also see an argument that maybe this Rose will not get an EZA, and maybe they actually give it to Gohan, this future Gohan. And one of the reasons why is because during the Worldwide Celebration, there's going to be an LR EZA. And that LR EZA, as we can see here, that we have an option by going back to the picture, we have Rose, right? LR Rose right about here. He's definitely, I want to say, my gut feeling that there's a good, like, 75% chance he's getting the EZA. And it's actually pretty good, because when this character came out, like, he was going toe-to-toe with the 5-year anniversary LRs, and he's actually really good. Just right now, he's definitely outdated when it comes to his stats. I mean, when it comes to his defense, but he's still a very hard-hitting LR, considering that this character came out in 2020, right? So 3 years ago. So I would suspect that he would get his EZA. Again, it makes a lot of sense during the celebration of the team. But we could also maybe see, this would be very shocking if they actually did do it, but we could also see the trio androids get an EZA, which would be pretty, I don't know, it would be very hype or very good. It would be very strange, because these guys definitely should have got their EZA during a long time ago, like when maybe Android Super 17 came out. Maybe it would have been a good time to get their EZA, but these guys getting EZA, I could also see maybe potentially happening. But, like, I would definitely prefer, I think the whole community would prefer if this guy actually got his EZA compared to these guys. Now, if they do get an EZA, it wouldn't be the end of the world, to be honest, because the thing that they're kind of missing is that they only provide attack support. If they provide defense support as well in their passive, they're just a lot better. And maybe build some more chance of dodging as well. And these guys can definitely cook here. And also Android 16, give him guard or something like that, and he's also going to look pretty nasty as well. So, but again, we can maybe see the potential of these guys getting EZA. Or we can actually maybe get 2 LR EZAs as well, right? So maybe we get this character here, and also Rose an EZA, because I don't know when would be a good time for these guys to EZA. Maybe during Dokkan Fest Trunks, it would have been like a good time to EZA these guys as well on JP. But I mean, again, Dokkan just decides to change things every year, right? So again, we go back to the original way the Worldwide Celebration was done here. It was only done in 2 parts. Then, of course, later on in $350 million or 2021, they decide to bring 3 EZAs during the celebration. and I also have your 3 parts. And then of course last year, same format, but in part 3 it actually gave us one more EZA, which of course was STR Cooler. So again, we can maybe see another LR EZA, coin LR EZA come through. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Is there any other characters we can see get an EZA during the celebration? That would make sense. I highly doubt GT Trio are gonna get an EZA. That would be really, really off. I mean, throwing out the window, maybe the 2020 Worldwide Celebration units can get an EZA, Vegito and Buhan. I would be definitely open to that for sure, because definitely Buhan needs the EZA. He's just completely fathered at this point, because this guy with his transformation is just kind of useless as in terms of his passive, right? Let's actually pull up Majin Buu. Vegito was just way superior, that aged really well compared to Buu. The Majin Buu category definitely needs a lot of love or help, just because, again, they still don't have a 20% leader skill. And also, again, one thing that was actually very frustrating is that this guy's, you know, when he actually transforms to Buhan, he has like this useless, very useless super attack effect, right? Or passive. So, yeah, in his passive, when he actually does a super attack, or actually, sorry, when he actually does, when he actually transform into Buhan, right? He actually seals the attack enemy's super attack for 5 turns once only. Never in my history of playing Dokkan have I been ever able to use this, even in Super Battled. It just never ever happens, right? And then you can never even use this against these tough bosses because they're immune to everything. So, this guy definitely needs an EZA, where this becomes a Scouter, not a Seal, because that's just, again, I don't know anyone in Dokkan that actually was able to use this active skill, or not active skill, but this passive skill against a very tough or important boss in the game of Dokkan. So, I mean, we could see this, right? Because these guys are going to be basically 3 years old, or actually 3 years old right now, in a couple of days. But yeah, I mean, hey, listen, man, we went from three. What am I talking about? We actually went from 2 EZAs to 3 Dokkan Fest EZAs in a year of 1 year. So again, there's some good stuff we can maybe see here during the celebration, but as far as the main components, I'll definitely say here that Zamasu and Trunks are definitely going to be part of the EZA, and then Rose for sure is going to get an EZA as well, and then maybe the third one we could also see either Gohan or Rose here as well. But if he's gonna get his EZA, then probably Gohan. They'll probably give Gohan the EZA during the celebration. But I think Gohan, he's still kind of good in a sense because he still has his damage reduction. But I mean, you have to be very selective of which characters, which bosses you're fighting, right? But I think Gohan, if they're gonna give him an EZA, where is he? If they're gonna give him an EZA, then they have to give this guy an EZA. Which would be a really nice surprise. Probably, I would say in part 3 would be the surprise for the EZA. So that's going to be a quick video, my boys. Let me know what you guys think about the EZAs. Let me know down below which character you'd want to EZA during the celebration. And are you guys hyped for the celebration as well? If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Sub for more videos, come down below. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!